All right, so hey everyone. Um, so I got some bad news. Basically, when I did this stream, I did not realize that I had my mic muted, and without a chat, or better yet, just paying attention, it was muted the entire stream. So this Resident Evil playthrough, and then my Celeste one as well, it has been muted. And I was thinking about just this is the worst thing ever. But I know it's like one of those things that I just kind of have to deal with. And, starting off with the whole streaming and uploading hobby, hobby for now anyway, it's something that was just bound to happen eventually. I'm glad it happened early on than rather like later down the road, which I don't think it would probably have actually gone off if I had at least one person just say like, "Hey, I can't hear you," and then it would have got fixed pretty much immediately. But so right now, um, this gameplay, you're just hearing like a voiceover of me talking, and I had to. Thankfully, I didn't delete the recording out of anger or just frustration. I decided to keep it because somebody told me like, "Hey, why don't you just go ahead and just do voiceover?" And so I did that, and I had to just go and edit it as much of the gameplay as I could because Resident Evil was one of those games that you just have to backtrack a lot, and so there's really just nothing not nothing. There's just a lot of parts that you really don't need to see. But when you're streaming, or if this is just, I had actual commentary while I was doing everything, then I would probably just keep it in anyway. But when it came to voiceover, I just didn't think that you wanted to hear me talk, and that was just a lot of extra work for me as well to try to have something to say even when I'm just running back or I'm just lost or whatever. So a lot of it did get cut down, so you'll see the transitions between everything, and I'll just try to do my best and explain what's going on with it, and just other commentary as well. Um, it's good practice for who knows whatever. I'm just trying to make as best of it as I can. If you hear any noises in the background, like of somebody talking or being loud, then that's my roommate, and I told him to try to keep it down while this is happening. But there's only so much you can tell somebody until you know you just start to become a nag, and you just hope to God that they actually do keep their voice down. So we'll see what happens. So sorry about that. So right now I came from the save point and I ended up going back to the same spot that I was at before, which had the freaking liquor that made me scream a little bit on the last gameplay. Because I really was not trying to deal with this liquor. Screw this. And so I'm walking by it because I know there's two doors that I can go through. This one right here on the left I just passed. I didn't want to go in there immediately because I felt like he was almost right above it. And I didn't want him to just like yank me and just I'm dead. So I just decided to move my left thumb stick just really lightly, and you can see that's why I'm walking so slowly because I didn't want to make any sound. I didn't even know if like just one footstep would just make him pop off and just attack you. So I'm really playing it safe here and just making sure that I can just get through this hallways fast as I can and as safe as I can. But man, those liquors, man, I so disgusting to look at and just I don't know. I know they're gonna be showing up a lot more later, and it's just gonna be so much worse. But I'm glad I got through this first part, no problem. Ah, nice, nice. Nice. Yeah, I'm just looking through the room, just trying to collect as much stuff as I can that they had, and then once I get off the map, I'm gonna head to that unicorn statue and just do the puzzle to get the last medallion. No, second to last medallion. Well, the second one, and go put it in the statue in the main hallway. One difference between this game and playing Celeste, which I already did the voiceover for, is that Celeste actually has background music, and it's really nice music. but it, it doesn't leave a lot of awkward silence because if I'm not talking during Celeste, at least you have some music to listen to. But in this one, if I just stay silent for like 5, 10 seconds, then it's just awkward silence of me just you just see my mouth moving on the screen. So that's kind of the downer about this one. But it is a horror game, so I wouldn't expect them to put on some smooth jazz. I was thinking about putting on some smooth jazz for this one. Like that just takes away from the game. That's just dumb. Um, right here, I tried to sneak past the dude in the hopes that I could get past them. So yeah, so during the transition, I ended up going to this hallway because I remembered that I had bolt cutters, and there was this room that had chains, so I'm just gonna pop them and get as much loot as I can in this one. Where am I? In the operation room. That's it. This electronic gadget, keep it in the back of your mind. You'll see big brain play later on. I'm really proud of myself that I didn't have to look that up on what to do next because I was lost for a good amount of time during the stream. I will admit, but I'm definitely proud of myself on figuring it out for myself. Okay, so I'm heading back up here again because, like I said earlier, there was a second door where the liquor was, and I also saw on the map that it was an armory. So I was like, "Oh my God, armory! That's right next to the freaking liquor." So I had to go. I had to go do it. I had to do it. Oh no, it was the Star's office that had the armory inside of it. I was not excited, as you could tell from my face just now. I still don't really know how fast or how slow you really need to go for the liquor in order for him to not attack you. But I always wanted to play a safe in horror games. Why do the most when you can just do as little as you can and get through it just the same, get through it much easier. I think I end up combining these two to get more HP. Thankfully, I am like thinking ahead. Battery, good. I am thinking ahead on the stuff that I grab and the stuff that I do because even though I did get attacked by that zombie that you saw, I did want to just go ahead and use a health, um, a herb. That's the word, a herb. Because I knew that if I get attacked one more time, then at least if I have one of those double strength ones that bring me up to full health, then I'm just saving resources basically. So instead of getting hurt once using a herb and then now, I don't have extra protections in a way, then you're kind of screwed. Right there, I just wanted to see this little raccoon for Raccoon City. I wanted to see if I could just grab the darts because why not? Why not grab some darts? What's the harm in grabbing some darts? Because at least you could throw them with the zombie, hit him in the eye, they'll get stunned for like a second, then you just run past them. Right here, I'm trying to combine. Oh no, I wasn't trying. I was combining shotgun shells, even though I don't have the shotgun yet, which I think is in the armory. I wanted to at least get some um, prepared. There was a. It still doesn't make sense to me that you can't stack the first aid spray. It does not make sense. You can stack all this other stuff, but you can't stack the spray. What? It's right there. Why not just add it into the inventory like that? I passed the shotgun shells. I do end up searching this room very well because I want to get into the cage, which is the armory, but I see that there's a computer that you have to use to unlock it, and I think you need a USB of some sort in order to get the password to get it open. So I spent like a little bit of time here just trying to see what I can do, thinking maybe that key card could possibly do it. I don't know, but I just couldn't do it. Yeah, you see what I mean? I'm pretty sure that later I will get an item that allow me to get through there. But as of the time being, I just left it as okay, just one of those things. You see. Yeah, I didn't want to edit out too much for these videos that it would end up being like a really short one, like maybe 10 minutes or something like that, or even 5 minutes, because when I was thinking about it, about how I had to do this editing today and do the voiceover and everything like that, I was worried that I was going to take out so much of the gameplay that you would not really know where I am, what's going on, and so I try to keep in as a pretty hefty amount of information for the game, so where I'm at. Yeah, you can see my brain trying to comprehend why it is I can't double stack the spray. I think you could double stack the herb. I think. I guess you could double stack the spray, but whatever. If that's just one of the things, I'll stop. I'll stop complaining about it. I'll leave it alone. But I do a thorough search to make sure I catch everything because I know this is going up, and I don't want people yelling at me saying, "Hey, you missed the USB. It was right there, sitting on the desk." I was like, "No, it's not. You see me go to every single spot. I look on the map, I think, to see if there was anything missing, and there was nothing there. So I just ended up bailing." Uh, oh yeah. Now I remember this part. Uh, he's still all twitchy. Yeah, when I saw this letter or this memo that had the combo for this section, I instantly had to come back to try to open it up and see what was inside of it. I felt like it was an important thing to keep in because of the item that I get, which I was so excited for and so happy that they included in the game because I never played Resident Evil games. I didn't know that this was just the amount of room that they always give you, and this is what you're stuck with. Yeah, see, I'm happy. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it was a hit pouch. It gave me two extra spots, and I was glad to know that they do allow you to get extra space. I was that legitimately scared me at the time because I was not ready for it. I left this dude alone, the little booty eater, alone for as long as I could, but I was just. It looks like this is a puzzle. I need to take some time to try to figure it out. I don't want him in the back trying to possibly like bite me while I'm like running around trying to dodge him while I'm doing this. So I just decided just to take a few bullets to the head for him, not for him, but at him to see if he would die. Um, I can't remember where exactly it was. It's on the second floor, and then you go into the room that leads into where the helicopter crash was. There was a statue that was sitting there that I know I had to do some sort of puzzle with, but I grabbed his arm thinking that I could open up this gate with it because I was like, oh, you just grab the arm, jam it into the section, and then you use that as a crank. Nope, that wasn't the case. Just right there, I thought I could use the arm again, thinking that hopefully maybe that was a solution. Nope, nope. So I'm quite confused on where I need to go at this moment. I thought I was on the roll with coming back to the library because I saw on the map that there was a heck of a lot more stuff that you can do, and I didn't know how to get to it. And you can see like there's a door right there that I wish I could get to. He won't jump it. He cannot jump at all in this game. Even when I was that close to the edge, right there next to the bookshelf, it wouldn't have mattered how close I was. Yeah, so it was pretty much a lost cause from as soon as I dropped on my butt. Like, you can still see in my head that I'm just I don't want to leave it without really giving it some thought because nobody wants to see you just like do a dumb move that could have been solved very easily because you overthunk it. Oh, here comes the big brain part. So right now I'm just organizing my inventory because I didn't really know where to go next. I just wanted to try to grab some items, possibly see if they can do something else for me. And so I'm just organizing stuff, putting stuff away that's just taking up the extra space. And I'm seeing right here, just a moment, yeah. And see right here, I can examine it. I'm like, okay, it's an electronic gadget. What can this thing possibly do? Turn it around. Oh, press A. Needs a battery. Boom. Pop, pop. Right there, 9 volt. And it's a detonator. And then I remember the C4 in that one room, and it just you can see it all just snowballing. It's just all working together now. So usually, if this was maybe a few years ago and I wasn't streaming, I would not. I would have figured it out, but it would have took so much more effort for me that I didn't want to figure it out. That I would have just looked on somebody else's gameplay, see where they're at, and then just see what they did, and like, oh, that's all you have to do, and then just close the game, play out, and just do it myself, and then that's how I continue on. But nobody likes that if you're streaming, you're just not doing it yourself unless it's a really difficult puzzle and you're just going to be wasting everybody's time otherwise. Yeah, I did learn though from reading some tips online that shooting the zombies just to stun them and get past them is a better move than trying to waste all this ammo on trying to just actually kill them. So I did try to learn from that tip at least. Alright, you see I'm backing up, making sure I got some space, make sure that detonator does not go off and like actually hurt me. There be some dumb things in games. Like you just think, oh yeah, that's enough room that I can just not get hurt. And so as soon as I heard that liquor, I'm like, okay, I'm about to bail out for a second just to catch my bearings. And I see that the freaking bookshelf falls down. And so I'm like, okay, I gotta pull this up. And then I think about it even more. I bet you that I get attacked. And then when I'm trying to get out of there, the bookshelf's in the way, and so it's taking up more of my time to try to pull it up, and then something ends up attacking me, and I have to do a long run around, or I gotta do it much faster while they're still trying to like kill me. And so I'm really glad that my scaredness of just wanting to leave and noticing the bookshelf early actually does save me, like, clutch moment. Yeah, I'm just looking around to see where that liquor is because I know he heard that C4, which was pretty obvious. It's a horror game, loud noise. You know that the monster's gonna be coming for you. Yeah, I see that medallion. I hear the zombie, which I know is coming up. Can't see. Oh, there it is. Yeah, yeah. I saw him. I knew he was gonna be coming up. They wouldn't make it that easy. So I try to get a good aim on him, get a little pop to the head. No, there you go, there you go. There you go. So I wanted to make sure he was actually dropped to the ground. So when I do this and I'm running by, he doesn't jump up and just like bite me in the neck. He's still on the ground. He's still taking his time to get up. And so while he's doing that, I'm already trying to run past him. So it's not an issue. And plus, when you play enough games or you just watch enough videos, you also know that with that monster noise, you see a zombie come up and try to get you as well. That once you get the item that is needed, you know that they're both going to try to double team you. And it's best to just take one of them out or at least incapacitate them so you have a better chance of getting past them all. Like right there, see, he gets back up. You hear the liquor? That bookshelf is up, thankfully, and I just dip out. Oh my god, that thing was right on my butt. Oh my god, that claw just came out. Oh my god, so lucky, so lucky. Oh my god. Oh man, I was so excited that I did that big play move. Yeah, I think I just said that the hairs on the back of my neck is standing up, or my neck is just strained or something like that. Because I was so scared from that. But at least I got past the first part of the game. I would say this is like the first part, opening the elevator. And because it's an elevator, I didn't know at the time that if there would be an item box or what down there. So, as any adventurer would do, they stock up for all the necessities, the things that they could use. Grab some wood. I grab some items that I think could be potentially helpful because I didn't want to potentially, not potentially, Jesus Christ. I didn't want to just leave something behind and then it becomes useful later, and then I had to backtrack again down there in order to get it. So I want to get a few things like the spare key and maybe one more thing, just in the hopes that it was actually down there and I can get it at that exact moment. Always got to save, especially when you open up something like that and you collected stuff. Yeah, just save. I think they actually penalize you. I think they have some sort of speed run or some sort of challenge that tracks your amount of saves and it tracks how fast you beat the game and stuff like that. So probably definitely not gonna get it. Definitely not even gonna.
Huh.
Hold on.
That's it. That's our way out. Lieutenant Branna! Marvin! It's time to go. Hey, Marvin. We need to get you to a hospital right now.
No, save yourself.
Come on, I've got you.
Go!
Look, we can still make it out of here together. You just can...
It's too late. I tried, Leon. But I couldn't stop it. We can't let this thing spread. It's on you now. Just go.
I understand.
He did. We all knew he did. Besides being the black guy, he was dead. That was a bad wound. He was about to go. He was about to turn anyway. He has a gun in his hand. I knew that next time we saw him, he ain't gonna be alive. So yeah, it actually closes up behind you, the elevator, so you can't just go right back up and just use it back and forth. Of course, something eventually will it will let me go back into the police station, but you just gotta track through and just see what's ahead. Which actually is pretty nice. It's a nice study. Get some shotgun shells, believe it or not, there's an item box and a save point as well, so, you know, it wasn't really necessary that I did it all beforehand. But I did end up saving in a different spot just in case. Yeah, just in case I did forget something at the police station in the beginning, it would give me some breathing room to just go ahead and open up that old save file and just do it from there and then take the elevator. You know, I was just trying to think ahead. Just trying to think ahead. Yeah, there was really no point of me keeping those shotgun shells without the actual shotgun, just taking up space. I don't know when I would actually get the shotgun. I think there's a shotgun and and an assault rifle or a submachine gun, something like that, that you can get. And the shotgun may be in the armory. That's what I'm really hoping, because I have so many now, and I know they will just like hopefully just one shot insta kill a zombie in the head. But surprisingly, there's not a lot of edits for this gameplay, or at least I haven't really been noticing, or I've been looking away. But it's really smooth. It's smoother than the Celeste one because there's a transition right there. It's been going. There's a lot of parts that are just boring, and just nothing's going on. And so it's easy for this game to just, just cut it out and just get to a spot that looks better. While Celeste is, you die and you come immediately back. So there's not a really long enough duration to really make it look seamless. But it looks like it's going smooth. Hopefully people are okay with the whole voiceover thing, and the editing and stuff like that, or any noises that you may hear in the background isn't too bad. You know, it's just one of those things that I got to deal with until I get my own place by myself. Yeah, what the? I didn't. It's time for a boss battle. Admittedly, I was feeling pretty confident about this. Besides it being a grotesque monster that has a pipe as a weapon, having 22 bullets in the beginning feels really good. You think 22 bullets? That's not a heck of a lot. Trust me, when you play this game, you'll understand how scarce the bullets are. And I took a lot of time and a lot of parts out of me backtracking to go get as many bullets as I can for the next part that once I got to the elevator. So right now I'm just going from place to place trying to get as much items as I can to see what's around. Ooh. Thankfully that hit actually didn't even take any damage from me. It just stunned me for a second. Don't know why that would happen. I don't believe I edited any of the boss fight out, just so you can see everything going on. It doesn't take, oh look at that, 37 bullets, oh my lord. I think that's plus the 12 that I had. Oh man, I was stacked. Spoiler alert, I lose all those damn bullets by the end of this fight. Classic video game move. You see an eye or something not normal pop up, you gotta instantly shoot at it to hopefully kill that. Thankfully I got those stun grenades. Yeah, that was definitely a plus during this boss battle. And the grenade that I picked up when I came down the elevator down to this room, there was a grenade in there. That's all it is. That's all I'm gonna say. I truly had no idea how to actually fight this guy. I didn't know if continuously hitting me in the head would actually do something. Oh, now he actually got me. And then I used some of my herb. Which, thankfully, this game is actually nice enough to not be like Dark Souls, and the enemies still attack you even when you're in your menu. But yeah, I had no idea what to actually do besides just shoot him in the head and shoot him in the eyeball that sometimes showed up. So I'm sure there is an easier way on how to defeat him. And when I beat this game, I will go back to some of my favorite YouTubers and see how they played it and how many times they may have died or missed or whatever, just to, you know, get an idea for yourself. I'm still on the fence right now on if I am gonna play, I think her name was Claire's point of view. I'm still on the fence on if I actually want to do that, because you know, you're playing Leon is like the main character, the guy that everybody knows. So I'm not sure if I really want to take the time to play this game again, even when I don't even like horror games.
Damn. Where is he?
Yeah, I'm just like in a corner, like watching both my flanks and just making sure he cannot just sneak up on me. But I noticed, okay, he's not coming. So I just start walking in some direction just to see if I can find out where he is actually. Peekaboo! Yep. Anytime you can't see him and you just start walking, he'll just jump down from anywhere and just sneak up, catch you off guard. I just wanted to stay silent so you saw you can see my surprised face and just really get into it. But like I was saying about Claire, I'm still on the fence on if I actually want to do it. I was thinking I could always do it right after this one, you know, keep up the Resident Evil trend and just get it out the way. But then I'm thinking, I don't really want to. I know there's going to be a lot of new games coming out soon, so I don't want to take up more time to do this unless I actually had a dry period of, I don't know what I'm about to play, or, oh man, some of the games, oh, I didn't even notice he glitched through that thing before, huh? I had a dry period of games are ending and I just don't know what I'm going to do now. That's always something you need to keep in mind when you're streaming or uploading to YouTube, is having games prepared in your head of what you're going to be doing next, so you're not just missing days because you don't know what to do or you're playing games that you don't really care about. Which I'm sure it will happen eventually. Like, I will get to a point where I'm playing a game just to keep up content. Like right now, I'm really flaky on my days that I should be uploading because I have work, a move, you know, other, what's that, health issues, I would say the best way is, like, it's not so much depression, but it's like in that realm. And then plus I have laziness as well. That's all I'm gonna say. So with Claire's point of view, I'm not sure if I'm gonna want to do it now, right after this, or I'm gonna want to do it later when it's a dry spell and I just need something to play, or I'm gonna keep it in the back of my pocket for Halloween or something. You know, like I said, it's not a whole lot of horror games that I like, and not a lot of horror games that are really good, that really come out during the year. So this will at least be something during the month of October that I can play for people and, you know, just do something. Even if I don't get a lot of views with it, at least it's something I'm playing and at least a few people will enjoy, hopefully. Right now, I'm just going from place to place trying to find as much ammo as I can to see if I missed any, actually, because I'm running really low and I'm at a loss. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just shooting him consistently. Only have 8 bullets left. It's getting worrying. keep going for that freaking eye. Like the eye. The eye, why am I keep shooting it and it doesn't seem like it's affecting him really at all. Oh. Okay, for a second I thought he was about to jump up top again and try to scare me. Now that I think about it, this is a worry for other bosses that show up during this game, because bullets are so scarce that if I die because of the lack of bullets, how am I gonna get past this dude? Yeah, that's actually a real worry of what I'm actually gonna do and how am I gonna continue on with this game, especially when it's not like bullets keep regenerating or there's a trick to get more gunpowder or whatever. Figure it out when it comes, I guess. Still a good game though. All considering, it's not like some trash tier game that's just, oh, jump scare here, jump scare there, making scary noises. It's a really well-made game that I'm glad that they remade, because now it gave somebody like me the chance to actually play it properly and enjoy it for what people did as a kid. And I find this grenade, see? This is why you keep looking around to see what else you can find, because boom, grenade. Wait, no, it's the flashbang. Out of ammo, so I'm like, screw it. I only got a grenade left. Let's try to see what I can do with this. Boom, finish it off. But that's the worrying part, see? Like, if I didn't see that grenade, what was I gonna do? Or what if that grenade didn't actually kill him? Then what was I gonna do? But, you know, wasn't too difficult of a boss anyway. It was just more of a... You made me waste my damn bullets. That's how I felt. That's how I honestly felt after that boss fight. I didn't feel any sort of real satisfaction or anything like that. I was like, man, I had over 40 freaking bullets and you made me waste them all. Got some gunpowder though, but I don't know. Alright, I ended up going searching around just to see if I missed anything else. But nope, didn't see anything. Went back onto the catwalk and just started making my way to the next area. Which thankfully the next area did have an item box, and had a save point. Plus this locker had a hit pouch. Extra space again. And it was around this time that I just was like, this looks like this leads to another area and things are just about to go down. So let me just load up now, save, and then just be ready for the next time. So I'm probably just gonna end it here, which I'm gonna be ending the video anyway. Again, sorry for the voiceover part. I wish you could have heard the proper commentary. Hopefully this will suffice and you'll still be able to enjoy it regardless. And the editing wasn't too bad that you were lost on what was going on, or, you know, whatever. I really try to make it as pleasurable for the viewers and for myself as well, because I made such a dumb mistake as not just making sure my mic was on. So I'll definitely try to I'll make sure that it doesn't happen again anytime soon. I hope everybody enjoyed it regardless, and you know, I'm going to be streaming this game and Celeste and God of War and Kingdom Hearts even. I still haven't finished that, all later next week. So please be sure to check that out on the stream, or if you're watching this later down the road, please just go ahead on my channel and just start watching those as well. Even because, you know, if you just like this stuff or you like my commentary, then just check it out. But just so I don't drag on to anymore and just be all ranty and cringy or whatever, just let me leave it alone here. Say thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.